This is The Great Expanse by JohnBat426 here on YouTube. It is always a pleasure to record these videos, to edit them, throwing some ingredients here, there, put my unique spin on them for your viewing pleasure, for your listening pleasure. And if you like the videos that you've seen thus far, hit the like button. Share these videos with other people that you know that like comic book related stuff as much as you do. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications. Which one? All. Not personalized or the one underneath, but all. So the next time new videos drop, you'll know about it second. I'll know about it first. Now, you've clicked on the thumbnail. You already know what the video is about. But I'm just going to reiterate a few things here. When James Gunn announced his partial slate, not full slate, but January 31st, I believe, of 2023, he announced some stuff that I was like, Creature Commandos, what is that? But Creature Commandos turned out to be a fantastic animated series. I loved that first season. He announced Booster Gold. I was like, egad. But the one thing that stood out the most to me, now he did say, Superman Legacy. Originally he said The Brave and the Bold, which would be the Batman iteration, and Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. The one that stood out the most was Lanterns, this one. All right. Now, I have no idea what he is basing, James Gunn that is, I don't know what he's basing his Lantern story on. Now, it's not written by James Gunn, but it has to fall in line with his vision, because he said that this is supposed to be like True Detective, a show I've never seen, okay? So I think the main story, the main focal point of the Gods and Monsters partial slate, the combined unified story, has breadcrumbs in this series, I believe. Okay, with Lanterns. So he said basically they're like two detectives, and he said it's like True Detective. All right, True Detective, two detectives. Okay, Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, played by Aaron Pierre and Kyle Chandler. All right, now we got a little 10-second tease, not even a teaser, but just a tease of a car going off a cliff. Hal Jordan leaps from a moving car, and Jon Stewart is left in the car with a black ring. I don't know why it wasn't green. And he's going over the cliff to sort of jumpstart, that willpower, because the green ring is about willpower, okay? So I like that. I actually did like that, because it felt like it was a departure from sort of the goofiness of Superman, the goofiness of the Supergirl trailer, which I didn't appreciate too much, okay? But I'm not going to say that Craig Gillespie is making that Guardians of the Galaxy, the Supergirl version, okay? But without further ado, we are going to get into this official teaser. Now, they should just call it a trailer because it's 2 minutes and 21 seconds. But they're calling it an official teaser. And we'll be doing it in a few short seconds. All right, so I had to get the headphones, all right? And I was totally unprepared, which I'm not happy about. But anyway, we got it all queued up. And we are doing Lanterns official teaser, which is 2 minutes and 21 seconds, which is basically a trailer. In 3, 2, 1, go.
With all due respect.
Oh, Max was in green.
What, 2 months?
2 months.
And I haven't even worn the ring yet.
Okay, so we get right to it. The ring. Now that's green there.
Hung up on the jewelry, Junior. You're just a fucking substitute teacher. You're not ready to get up in front of the class until the ring says you are.
F-bomb in the trailer.
All right.
What you gonna do, John?
I could have died.
You want me to train you? I'm training you.
Okay. I like that shot, that wide shot.
I can feel it.
Thought him Hicks.
This is my town. You're a big shot. Noted. But stay
That F. Murray Abraham? Another F.
She
Brown.
hates your guts.
It's the way she hates them.
That's the young lady from No Country for Old Men.
That I don't doubt.
And she was in Boardwalk Empire.
The Green Lantern's oath is to protect people. We both know I do a better job of this than you.
Really?
This is my job.
Is that blood?
As long as I'm alive, that ain't changing. So take a deep breath, Junior.
Your time is up.
There's a lantern. I don't think he was talking to Hal there.
I don't understand. Who are you exactly?
Hal Jordan, Green Lantern.
Have you ever talked with the other lanterns?
I'm the only human. They're aliens. One of them's a fucking squirrel.
Okay, that was funny. Because one of the Green Lanterns is a squirrel-like creatures. I like this. And I don't think I'm glazing. I don't think it's recency biased because it's the most recent thing we've gotten that's a live action for Green Lantern. But it's almost like less was more in this trailer. Like when he took off and started flying without like a green like aura around him, Hal Jordan, I dug it more for some reason. I almost feel like the green haze would have made it look, it would have diverted from sort of the realistic take on it, even though, you know, it was based in science fiction. The suit looked horrible though. The one that was in the closet was like brown. Like I was like, what? This is the Green Lantern suit, this brown suit. It reminded me of those ugly, what was that? The Green Bay Packers, they had on these ugly manure brown and blue uniforms in one of the weeks of the past NFL season. I was like, these things are atrocious because they're usually green. So when something's green and it comes out brown, it's almost like, it reminds me of like the weather. It's like when the leaves are green and they can turn brown, it means they died. Like something bad happened to those leaves, death. So the Green Lantern suit is in the name, Green Lantern with a brown suit. I'm like, so this is the natural state of the suit when it's not charged by the ring or charged by the lantern. I did see a glimpse of the lantern. Maybe I'll go back and probably like magnify it and look at it better. I don't think I'm mad about the ring. I don't think I'm mad about the lantern itself. And again, you just see glimpses of it. So I like the way that even Hal Jordan was interrogating the guy, and then he like stuck I'll use my real ring. He's like, it's like, is he going to intimidate him with the ring? Because I thought intimidation wasn't like very Green Lantern-ish or Green Ring-ish. I could be wrong, but I like that scene though. So you can see the back and forth between Hal and John Stewart, which I likened unto Men in Black, the first one, where Agent K, played by Tommy Lee Jones, was training a replacement in Will Smith's character, Agent J. So that's how I'm sort of going into this series. It's almost like Hal Jordan wants John Stewart to take over. You know what I mean? Like K wanted Jay to take over. But he has to make sure that he's up to par, that he's up to speed, that he has what it takes to protect Earth Sector 2814. Okay. And I've heard that Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner will be in the series. I'm not crazy about that. I'm not. I would have preferred to have seen Kyle Rayner. I would prefer to see Jessica Cruz. I would love to see Kilowog. Anyone but derpy haircutted Guy Gardner. Now, he wasn't bad in Superman, but he was so campy. It's like, I don't want him in this series. This series looks kind of gritty. I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm really intrigued as to what the story is, because we saw like one patch of blood in the football field. It's like a hick town, all these guys with these 10-gallon hats on. I'm just really curious. I'm really intrigued as to what Lanterns is going to turn out. And it said August, so we don't have a specific day or a specific date, but we know it's going to be in August. Now, the question is, will Lanterns take some of the audience away from Supergirl? Because Supergirl comes out in the end of June, I believe. And it's supposed to, this was the big to-do with the purchase of Warner Brothers Discoveries. Like, will Netflix do the entire theatrical run of 45 days from the end of June to August when Lanterns come out. Now Lanterns is not coming out in the movie, it's coming out on HBO Max. But will they sort of stop the theatrical run of Supergirl so people can digest Lanterns? Because that's what they did with Superman for Peacemaker Season 2. Which I didn't watch. But Lanterns, I like the film grade. It's almost reflective of this area of the country that they're in. It looks like it's in New Mexico or somewhere in the Panhandle of Texas, or I don't know. I could be wrong, but it looks like it's out there in the Midwest. Like that's where the birth of the Incredible Hulk took place, in New Mexico. Not DC, but Marvel. So like, since the Incredible Hulk is one of my favorite comic book characters, the fact that they're out in that sort of terrain in that section of the country, you know, it reminds me of Bruce Banner saving Rick Jones from the Gamma Bomb in that plane, wherever that was, in New Mexico. I'm sorry, it wasn't New Mexico. So I have high hopes for this series. I'm going to give this Lanterns, it says official teaser, but this is a trailer. I'm gonna give it a B+. Yes, B+ for Lanterns trailer. I liked almost everything about this trailer except for that god-awful manure brown lantern suit. Other than that, B+. And I'm sticking by my B+. Now, what did you think of this trailer? Not teaser, trailer. Because it's 2 minutes. It's a trailer. What did you think of the trailer? What do you think of Aaron Pierre embodying Jon Stewart? What do you think of Kyle Chandler playing Hal Jordan? What did you think of the action? What did you think of the story? Like the everything. I liked everything about this, but what did you think? You know what I think. Leave a comment, okay? Express how you feel. Leave a dissertation if necessary. In other words, be as wordy as you need to be. Because I will read them. I read all these comments, okay? I mean, not that I get a lot of comments, but I read almost every comment, all right? Do your part. I'll do my part. To the Great Expanse by John Bat 426 can and will expand. It's in the name.